Hey, gang, 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 gang. Gnarly. Gnarly. Everything's gnarly. Da 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 gnarly. Da 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 gnarly. Da 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 gnarly. Everything's gnarly. Sorry, I was just busy reporting that Instagram of people pretending to be me. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Somebody just sent me a really disturbing Instagram message that said, in case you haven't already, make sure you're checking the VHS tapes for mold. What, princess? What do you mean? Oh my god, thank you. I curled it 5 seconds ago. Where's the mold? Which part of the VHS tape has mold in it? Okay, well, when we're going through, you're journaling. When we're going through them today, I'll be checking them for mold. Oh no.
That's Italian.
Hi.
Morning, Mima.
It would be the film part and very obvious. Okay, no, well, we'll be checking them today. Don't be sorry. I literally was like, ooh.
That's Italian.
Ooh. The paper jackets make sense. Inside the window of the tapes.
That's Italian.
Okay.
Good morning.
We'll check those. We're gonna check them. Low key, here's what I was thinking we would do, and it's super dumb. What if we just reorganized my room?
That's Italian
today. I think, listen, multiple things. I'm gonna go through all the VHS tapes I bought in a huge randomized lot. I did it on Instagram already, but I figured we'd do it here. And then like, what if we moved to my phone and we reorganized my whole living room? Is it stupid? Yeah, but also, do I think I'm at a point where I have to get rid of screen time in my main living area? Yeah. Not screen time, but like internet. Closet reorganization is like 90% done. We just have to fine tune it, but there's some stuff I want to get to be able to reorganize. I ordered some cable organizers that aren't here yet, so so that's good. As long as we're listening to you yap. All right, great news. If you're okay, before we do any of this, can I show you? Yesterday I was like, I'm gonna sew all day Sunday. I'm off, and what I want to do on Sunday is sew. And I want to go pick up some VHS tapes. That's all I wanted to do. And then I woke up and I made a cup of tea, and I was like a few days ago, me and Hannah started playing Luma Island again. And then all we did all day yesterday for like 12 hours fucking straight was play Luma Island. Like, it was actually disturbing. So do you want to see what we've done on Luma Island? We literally just unlocked a house. I'm going to open it in the background. For a whore to play. Oh my god, Luma Island is so... If you are looking for a game that's like... I don't know how to describe it. It's like a farming game, but it's more like Stardew, where you can like fight things and also farm and also do other things. Luma Island is the game I would suggest. It's incredible. I've had so much fun playing it. Internet free cave. Okay. We're playing Grounded tonight with Sasha and Dan and Hannah. And then Friday night we're playing Restaurants. It's like restaurants, but restaurants. Restaurant rats. Y'all are gonna freak out. Hold on. Okay, this is the house we just built. It's so fucking cute. Look at it. Oh my god. My qualm with this game is you can't build or place furniture except outside, but the design of this house is literally so beautiful I don't even care. Like, I don't care at all. Hey, slut. And then this is my pet unicorn. And when you pet him... And then these are teleports to the forest and the mountains. So there's like 3... So there's a main area. You pick like a... The way the game works is you pick careers. Everybody gets like a different career. I'm doing cooking and fishing. Shocker. And then you can like learn how to create things based on that career path and make money through those. This is the farm. There's bunnies and chickens. Those are orchard trees. These are flowers we put down. And then you always have this, I think these are called lumas specifically. Oh, I didn't want to plant that, but here we are. Can I not pet? Oh my god, don't whip it. Whatever. These are like the little pets, and when you pet them, they shit out little magical balls. That sounds like a meme, but it's true. Look, watch. And then you use those in crafting, like the magic. I love to reinvent the wheel specifically. And there's multiple, not Hannah, immediately locking in on fishing. There's multiple biomes you can go to. There's a forest biome, a mountain biome, and we just unlocked the jungle biome. And you can go to those biomes and get different materials, obviously, to like level up your crafting and stuff. And the inventory is huge, and there's no weight limit, and you never pass out from being stressed or like overworked. They do plort like Slime Rancher, yeah. And then there's a cute town where all of the NPCs are. There's not a lot of, it's not a very dialogue, in my opinion, it's not a dialogue heavy game, which I really like because I hate talking to people in games. I feel like it's become kind of exhausting to talk to people in games. Anyways, your goal is to like collect all of these rare books and find these magical keys to like unlock. Those are your like main quests. Find ancient books. Find ancient keys. And you do that by doing like puzzles and exploring those different biomes. But the town is so cute. Look at the little shops. Anyways, a banger. I think it's $29. They just released a whole new pirate update. I haven't played that one. I think you have to create a new save to play the pirate update. I'm unsure if that's... Because we started this like way before. I was elected to lead, not to read, is crazy. Anyways, this town's so cute. I just like all the town designs. They look like something you would draw in a comic book. And also they're just like so enjoyable to be around. Look how cutesy. What is this? A flower shop? Shut up. Bar? And there's a bunch of like hidden chests around that you can like try to get to. Which is fun. I don't know if it's an early access. Let me find out for you because I just opened it on Steam. Nope, it's fully out. They just added a pirate update to it. It came out in June. I don't know what the pirate update is. Let me look. Epic new journey packed with adventures and available free for everyone who owns the base game. Cool. Anyways, that's the game. I think it's very cute. I'm gonna... If I click out of it, does it mute the audio? No, I'm gonna turn the audio off then. I really like the art style. Ooh. Yeah, I don't, it's only $20. I don't really like to play games that are in early access. That's like not my, I just don't like to play games that are in early access and get invested and then you like do all this stuff and then like a bunch of stuff comes out and you feel like you're like backpedaling, which is why I haven't played. I fell in love with Fields of Mystery. I can't wait for it to be in 1.0. And as soon as it's in 1.0, I'm gobbling that bitch up. But like, I don't want to get hella invested and then like miss a bunch of content and feel like I'm going back and forth. It just, I know with my ADHD, it will leave me feeling super uninterested. Welcome in. Yeah, if you're missing updates on when I'm live, because that happens, Discord is the best way to do that. In other news, I also got my new Tamagotchi. This is the Tamagotchi Paradise. They brought back gene melding. I haven't opened it yet. It's been out for a little bit, but I pre-ordered it, and the pre-orders notoriously take kind of a long time to ship. I ordered the water one. Even though we all know I'm a pink purple girly, but the water one was calling, you know, I'm also an underwater video game girl. Yeah, this is my Billy merch. I haven't opened it, but I did want to show you how big it was. Oh my god, it gives you a secret item. Oh my god. It's a chunky fucking... She's really big. I thought she looked really big, but she's really big. Is she like comparable to the size of the pics? She's bigger than the pics. Oh my god, she's huge. But the screen looks to be like about the same size as the pics. Oh, she's really big. I kind of like it. But it's definitely not like a key... They've got a keychain slot for it. She's not giving keychain to me, princess. That doesn't feel very keychainable to me. Yeah, probably. Oh my god, look at this in-color nurturing guide. Wow. The book. I feel like normally we just get one of these bitches. Fell in love with her immediately. Hi, Possum. Good morning. Just some standard disclaimers. All right. Very cool. You don't know I collect Tamagotchi, so. Not in like a serious collector way, but just in a I like them and I want them way. All right. Let me tell you. I ordered the day before... On Saturday night, I went on Facebook and I messaged a bunch of people who had really cheap VHS lots. And I messaged somebody who had a $10 VHS box. Like, this is just the picture I got. So let me show you. All I saw was Home Alone, Sister Act, Stuart Little, Fern Gully, 101 Dalmatians. And I was like, I'm sold. I want this box. And it's $10 for a full fucking box of VHS tapes. So I'm down. And I message her. She says yes immediately. It's like 20 minutes from me. So yesterday at like 1, I left my house to go pick them up. As I'm driving, I'm like driving into the middle of nowhere. Not a big deal. I'm from Florida. Like everything's kind of the middle of nowhere. I get there and it is like, I don't know how to describe it. If you've like lived in like rural America or rural Florida, you like start driving to a middle of nowhere where like you're like, are we gonna get shot or are we just broke? Like, I don't know. You tiptoe the line of broke or guns or broke with guns. And you don't like, it's a very specific Southern feeling of like, will your dog kill me? Are you going to shoot me just for being on your property? Like, that's the vibe of this area of America. So then it's like also Florida's very like you drive past like a trailer sleigh and then you drive past like a multi-million-dollar home next to each other. And you're like, what's the vibe? What kind of murder are we getting? And then, whatever. So I'm like driving down this road and I'm like, okay, multiple types of murder available to me. I'm the rich are eating me for breakfast as a homosexual. And then I'm getting shot for being on somebody's property and looking at them wrong. I have to be on top for obvious reasons. Shut up. Yeah, what kind of hate crime am I going to experience? I was like, kept driving. And then the road kept getting like, you know, like more and more like it's going to be a dead end. And it gets kind of smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. And then it's like, okay, turn down this road. But the road is just a really long paved, tree-lined driveway into this like house. And it's like it's a nice brick house in the middle of nowhere with a bunch of cows. Obviously, like when I go pick things up from Facebook Marketplace, I'm on the phone with somebody. Everybody has my location and I have pepper spray. But like still, you're like, I could die. Hi, Dan. The family looked like the family from Resident Evil 7. I told y'all when I picked up the train set from Facebook Marketplace, the woman literally was like looking at me like in the weirdest way. I was like, what's going on? Aw, good luck with your nursing exam. Yeah, this would make me a killer. Hello, did you die in the woods? Yeah. So I pull up and nobody's there. I text them on Facebook Marketplace and I'm like, hey, I'm here. And they're like, okay, we'll be out in a second. And I'm like, okay. And then an old woman carrying a dog comes out and she's carrying like a French bulldog and she's like alone. And I'm like, okay, like it's a woman. I feel a little better. And then she's like, okay, can you drive up? She said, are you here to look at stuff? Like she didn't know who I was. And I was like, I just messaged you and you just messaged me back. Right? So I was like, huh? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, okay, drive up to the big barn over here. And it's like, it's not a barn. I don't know if you're in America. It's like a giant aluminum shed, but it's like a shed garage that you put like it's like a 3-car garage, but it's a shed. And it's aluminum that you would put like tractors in. And she's like, drive your car up to that. That'll be easier for you. And I was like, okay. So like already I'm like, no. Okay, no. And then I get out of the car and she's like, yeah, the stuff is in here. And she's being so fucking vague. And I was like, okay. And a shop. Would they? She's like, yeah, the stuff's in here. She starts walking up to this fucking 10 barn shop garage. She called it a garage. And she was like, yeah, it's over here. And as soon as she gets to the door, her dog jumps out of her arms and runs away from the garage. And I was like, huh? Why doesn't your dog want to go in there? And so I'm like standing at the doorway, like looking in, and I can see the VHS tapes. They're like right there. She was like, then the woman goes, well, my daughter's like selling all this stuff. And I'm just like, she's going to be here in a second. And I was like, it's the VHS tapes. They're literally right there. It's $10. It was so hot as fuck. Literally, I was almost picking up this dog, Margot. She was so cute. Anyways, I think I know why she didn't want to go in there because TLDR, I didn't get murdered. But there were so many fucking spiders. So anyways, white girl it. I walk into this garage with this elderly woman. and I like go to pick up this box. I give her $10 and I'm like trying to get out fast, but I go to pick up this box. Spiders, guys, if you're scared of bugs, I'm about to talk about bugs. spiders like you have never seen before. The entire cardboard box, the outside of it is covered in the fucking eggs. You know, the egg sacs, the like white fucking spiky egg sacs, covered. And spiders, not baby spiders. I'm not really scared of bugs. Y'all know me. Spiders, chunky bodied brown widow ass spiders are all over this fucking box. And I'm like looking at the woman, I'm like, it's like covered in spiders. And she was like, oh, I was like, do you have anything to like get the fucking spiders off, bitch? Like nobody looked at this VHS tape box? Anyways, then the young woman showed up and she was like, I'm so sorry. I'm like just trying to sell my mom stuff. I just came in, took pictures of everything and just like listed it. Sorry. So she took another bin and we just moved. They weren't inside the box. They were on the outside. So we just individually moved and wiped the VHSs and moved them into a different clean box. And I took that one. So anyways, that's how I got, we can count them, but I got like a 50 VHS tapes for $10 yesterday. And I didn't die. I went through all of them on Instagram, but somebody said that we should be checking them for mold. I have a console table that is completely empty underneath that I have my that I have my vinyl on. And I have a few vinyl underneath. So I'm going to be putting them under there for right now. When you wanted all these spiders. What? Hey guys. Somebody is pretending to be me on Instagram, but me and Matt just reported them and both of us got back. We reviewed your post and this does not go against community guidelines. Anyways, if everybody could go report them for impersonation, like that's literally me. They're pretending to be. I don't know. I'm going to say you're a celebrity / public figure. I mean, like, I am in a way a public figure that, like, you could look me up and see that that's not me. How can we be sure you're the right one? That's a really good question. Should I bring out the dogs? When Louis having a really bad time, I bring out the dogs. What would only the real Luxie knower say? After I gave birth, I farted once and it went back inside my vagina. Okay, yep, nuke that account. That's a hard confirm. I've talked about this on stream before, so I don't know why everybody always acts like this has never been said. Everyone was banned. Okay, well, brag about it. My Instagram doesn't care. They have my Twitch linked in my bio, which is wild because, like, thank you for advertising for me. Inside the big gulp. Inside the big gulp! Okay. First things first. I went to a thrift store after I went and almost got murdered yesterday, and I picked up Richard Scarry's learning songs, best learning songs and videos ever. Did y'all ever watch Richard Scarry growing up? Or read the books? I thought this looked so fun. I also bought this $1 VHS tape called Operation Dalmatian. It looks like fucking shit. But somebody said it was their favorite growing up because they had a Dalmatian My VHS tape actually stopped fucking rewinding stuff, but I've read a ton of stuff that says that you shouldn't even rewind stuff in your VHS player in general. So I bid on one on eBay for $8 and I've got a separate rewinder. Dude, Instagram's on one. Anyways, I bought these separately and I also got Sense and Sensibility on my own. And those all together cost more than the lot I'm about to show you, which is crazy. And today I'm going to my mom's house and she said I can go through the attic and try to find all of the VHS tapes I had growing up. So I'm taking Louis to my mom's house and I'm going to go through the attic and try to find like all of my childhood VHS tapes. I'm super excited about that. So that's what I'm doing today. Anyways, here's what I know, because I keep like hesitating on buying any more VHS tapes because I think I'm going to probably find a ton at my mom's house if she thinks we still have them. And I have all of my like family camcorder cassette tapes from my childhood. My mom was keeping them in the attic, and when I was in film school, I was in a film high school, I got really concerned that they were going to get ruined, and as soon as I moved out, I took them, and I've been keeping them in my apartments because it's air conditioned, because my attic isn't air conditioned. So I've been keeping those. My birth is there. My like first Christmas, me at 6 months old, a bunch of like miscellaneous content of both of us. So that the VHS tape to play those comes today, so I can play them. I know, Mom, I'm watching my birth live. I know, we can watch my VHS family tapes. Okay, here's the kid ones that I got out of that lot. Actually, I already took one out. Let me go grab it. It looks like the original owner of most of these VHS tapes' name is Wilkinson because they're written all over them. So I can only imagine they were like loaned out to like school or something. There's like gunk on them. Anyways, this is why I bought the lot. Fern Gully, I was just talking to Sam Lupo the other day. We were talking about VHS tapes and we were talking about how like Pocahontas is like now in 2025, like not very woke and pretty racist. And comes from like a really not wonderfully, I don't know, researched and put forward representation of Indigenous people. But the message of Pocahontas is so beautiful. And like as a child, I think that it truly did help our generation become more open-minded. Like the message and heart of Pocahontas is in there. In here. It was just put forward incorrectly. But we were talking about how like Pocahontas and like Fern Gully and like there's a bunch of movies like that, Secret of NIMH, that like made you kind of like an empathetic hippie child. The gore was great and the packaging sucked. I had somebody reach out to me on Instagram because I was like, Pocahontas 2 is like a nightmare. Like it's pretty bad. And they were like, I'm Indigenous and like I hate to tell you this, but like I watch Pocahontas all the time. Were you in here? They were like, I love Pocahontas. Anyways, I don't think I'll be showing Louis Fern Gully anytime soon, but I will be watching it. Fern Gully is like low-key scary. All of the 90s movies are like low-key a little scary. Like this 20th Century Fox era of children movies is like actually very terrifying, but really fun. This is why I bought the lot. Fern Gully, there's also Stuart Little. Oh, it's got paint all over the outside. Now I'm going to be checking all of them for mold. They all, honestly, they all look like they're in really nice condition inside. This one's rewound. I got Air Bud, which is hilarious because Louis just started watching the Space Buddy movies. I'm going to put everything I haven't seen into a pile because everybody was asking me which ones of these I haven't seen. I'm pretty sure I've seen Stuart Little, but I honestly don't remember it. So I have 2 copies of My Best Friend's Wedding. One of them is still wrapped. So, okay. There's something you need to know about this lot of VHS tapes. 90% of them are Julia Roberts movies. Like, literally 10 of them are Julia Roberts movies. I think I've seen this, but not in completion. And a lot of these are still fully wrapped. And I'm going to put those to the side because people were saying that I have like a fully wrapped version of... Okay. This is a really good quality fully wrapped Titanic VHS box set. Somebody said this is worth like $250. So should we start looking them up? Should we look them up on eBay? Because like low key, I don't care enough about Titanic and I would part with that for $250. Titanic VHS sealed. This says $388 or best offer. $11.88. I don't think it's actually worth that much money, guys. Look by recently sold. I don't know how to do that. Towards the bottom of the filters. I only see best match, ending soon, newest listed, lowest first, highest first. It's in hidden parts of filters. What the fuck? Customize. Oh my god. What? Advanced. Sold items. I see. Ended recently. Yeah, this lot of 2 Titanic VHS newly sealed widescreen and regular were sold for $10. So I think people might be Delulu. So we can keep her. Woo! I like just don't care a lot about Titanic. I don't want to be mean. What's the other one? I feel like these are gonna like. I feel like these are from like a Julia Roberts box set. Literally worth nothing. Sorry, Julia. Okay, here's all of the Julia Roberts movies. This is the sealed My Best Friend's Wedding. Stepmom. I Love Trouble. I haven't heard of most of these. I've seen Mystic Pizza, but I don't remember it. Conspiracy Theory. Notting Hill. These all look good, which is crazy because they were covered in spiders. Like covered in spiders, bitch. Somebody really liked I Love Trouble. This one looks a little scratched. The spiders were watching over them. You're so right. Now then, there's Pretty Woman, but not in a box. Imagine I'm playing it and like a spider is just like in there. 3 Men and a Little Lady, also not in a normal box. Okay. Now I have this custom tape. I don't know what it is, and I really want to find out. So I feel like we should pull the VHS in here and play it. I know Hannah was like, don't do it on stream. It could be porn. But like, that could also be so fun. Like, what if it was a home video? Could be funny. I feel like somebody just taped a movie. I'm going to be honest with you. This one I am questionable about. Never heard of it. Should she be canceled? The Mexican. The Pelican Brief. Completely sealed. You could get over $250 in savings from 20th Century Fox. That's really big. I feel like I should make a separate pile because there's a... I said that the other day. I was like, I need a wheel, like a wheelie cart to bring the VHS in. Right? That's expensive. There's a set of these that are all just sports movies. So somebody must have loved and or played sports. We've got The Babe. For the Love of the Game. Hey, can I say something? These socks that the baseball players are wearing kind of make them look like they don't have ankles and they're using cool prosthetics. Doesn't it? Like from a distance, it looks like he's wearing prosthetic feet. Windrunner. Is this the indigenous man from the Shamu movie? Free Willy? It looks like him. You want to hear Parents' Guide for Family Discussion? Russell Means, Jason Wiles, Margot Kidder, Amanda Peterson, Jake Busey, Bruce Wheats. It does look like him, but also it could just be the weird 10 gallon they always put pussy. Indigenous people in. I don't need you. Stay away from us, Greg Sema says to his father, a former pro football player who is in prison. In the small town where his father is incarcerated, Greg, who longs to be a champion football player, is labeled a convict son and must endure taunts from the prison warden's son and the jealousy and prejudice of the warden. When he is unfairly cut from the team so the warden's son can shine as the star, Huck, an elusive and wise Native American coach. Huck, an elusive and wise Native American, coaches Greg to be a winner. Huck teaches him to believe in himself and never give up on his dreams. But to achieve his goals, Greg must learn to free himself from anger by forgiving and accepting his father's failings. It's not the same actor. They just put him in the same 10 gallon. Perfect. Greg's mother says it's important for him to be supportive of his father. How can you be supportive of someone who has let you down? This is the Parents' Guide for Family Discussion. Of course, an indigenous man as a wise sage? Reinvent the wheel? Huck taught Greg to believe he would be a champion. How can you help others to believe in themselves? Is that not exactly what the indigenous man in fucking Free Willy is? When Greg asked Julie how she could forgive her father, she says, how could I not? How can you learn to forgive loved ones who have hurt you? 4 is Greg works hard running and working out with Huck so he can play on the football team. What can you do to achieve your dreams? You all have to watch Free Willy now. Okay. Not 1, but 2 copies of my favorite movie, Remember the Titans. Oh my God, Madge, that was crazy timing. Well, what's nice is that if I can't rewind... Why is this one blue? Okay. Angels in the Outfield. Also going in the sports pile. I've still also never seen it. Checking for mold and spiders. Do you want to join the Fox Video Movie Club? Now on video, Bill Nye the Science Guy. What is this? Oh my God, this is like a literal fill this out about the movie. Okay, personal best workout. Okay, ignore it. We were missing the meat and potatoes. Aladdin and the Return of Jafar? Is there a third Aladdin movie? Sword in the Stone. Oh, I love Swiss Family Robinson. I would love to have that on VHS. Somebody came in it. Hold on. That's a shame. A weird page to come. On the Angels in the Outfield page. Blank Check, D2 and Mighty Ducks, Sister Act 2, Haber. Cool Runnings. Isn't that about the Jamaican bobsledding team? Anne of Avalon. How do you say this? Avonlea. I love Anne of Green Gables. That my pastel books on the top of my bookshelf are Anne of Green Gables. Okay, I want these. I need these. Princess Collection of Jasmine's Wish and Wish Upon a Starfish. Okay, I saw a Princess Collection of Ariel at the thrift store yesterday. There was 3 of them, but they were $15 a piece. And I was like, I'm not buying that. I think I can get them cheaper on eBay, which I can. But arrives April 7th, 1995. I was 2 years old in one day. Free necklace. It's a charm necklace. I saw this one yesterday too. The Lion King sing-along. Oh, Spot. Cowboy Pooh. When you have to ship, but you're also going to the rodeo. And then Bill Nye. Dude, Bill Nye would be really cool educational VHS tapes for Louis. Gargoyles, the movie. Brave Little Toaster. I watch Brave Little Toaster all the time. Didn't care at all about the Muppets. Ew! Why is it his ass cheeks? Ew, guys. I'm gonna gag. Why does he look like that? I can't look. Just look at it. I'm not looking. It's a frog. First of all, I'm scared of his legs. He grosses me out. Just felt a stinging sensation on my leg. AMA. Oh, Disney Adventures. I forgot about these. It's a sports coupon. Okay, well, those were really cool. I'm going to put them back in the VHS. Anyways, that goes in the sports pile. Guys, VeggieTales. Did you grow up watching VeggieTales? I did. Amen. Like original Home Alone. Looking for spiders and mold. I know. You know, Hannah's never seen Prince of Egypt and she's Egyptian. I literally said, this is like Wizard of Oz. I text my cousin and said, do I show Louis VeggieTales? But I watched VeggieTales growing up, and look at me. I was really scared of Wizard of Oz growing up. We've got E.T., but she's not contained. Like, I want to put E.T. in the pile of I've never seen them before. Because, like, I've seen it, but it's been so long, truly, I don't remember it. Prince of Tides, never seen it, never heard of it. First Wives Club, I've seen, haven't heard of. I can't wait to watch it. 1996. Okay, this is the one I bought from the thrift store. It's like an immaculate Sense and Sensibility. This movie's so good. Kate Winslet's character in this movie. Have you ever seen Sense and Sensibility? Have you ever read Sense and Sensibility? What a cast, too. Emma Thompson, Alan Rickman, Kate Winslet, Hugh Grant. Your Generation. Were you alive when 101 Dalmatians came out? No. Was I? No. When did this come out? I think it's old. Maybe 80s? Early 90s? Is it older than that? It doesn't say. They don't have Skibbity Toilet on VHS. So if you were worried... See, I was like, the design in it looks like it's from the 50s, but I thought maybe it was stylized. Wow, 61 is crazy. I have 2 copies. Which cover do you prefer? I think I like this one. You like this one? This is the Masterpiece collection of it. I like how this edge looks. It's just so quintessential 90s. If you haven't seen in the back of this blue one, that's a good one. That's so cute. The back of this one is very quintessentially VHS tape. She's missing the whimsy, I feel. But that's just me. The Green Mile, both VHSs, never seen her. So good, but tragic. We've all been there. Now, I'm really excited about Lake Placid because do you know where Lake Placid is? It's in Florida. But is this one in Florida? Because there's multiple Lake Placids. And also this says it's about a crocodile. Betty White's in this? What? Oh my god, she is. She's not on the cover. This one's set in Maine? And why is it a crocodile? Okay, well, I've never seen this, but I'm very excited to watch it. It feels like something I should be watching on VHS. It's not even called Lake Placid. It's called Black Lake, Maine. Yeah, crocodiles are saltwater. They're brackish too. Sweet Home Alabama. I've seen her once or twice. I've never seen any of the Sister Act movies. None of them. I haven't, honestly, like, me and Julian really bond over the fact that neither of us have, not that my mom is, hi mom. I wasn't allowed to watch a lot of movies growing up. I was like, had a very curated sense of what I was allowed to watch movie wise. So I've seen like a lot of really old films. Grease? Somebody almost finished Grease. I've seen Grease. Independence Day. I'm pretty sure I have not seen, but I could be bald. This says Jaw on it. Oh, their son's initials must be Jaw because their last name is Wilkinson. Gotta watch that on July 1st. Well, I can't do that because I just passed and I'm not waiting a year. But I guess we could. Now, I remember hearing about the Divine Secrets of the Yaya Sisterhood, but I've never seen it. And this one's fully... she's been contained. The pile of movies I haven't seen is getting increasingly tall. Guys, I bet you've never heard of this one. Have you ever seen... Give the Gift of Gump. Y'all ever seen Forrest Gump? Oh my god, merch. 1-800-LOVE-GUMP. 142 minutes. I've seen Forrest Gump. I don't know why I just put that in the pile of movies I haven't seen. Okay. I'm almost positive I have seen Air Force One, but I don't remember it, so I'm putting it over here. Have y'all ever seen Fried Green Tomatoes? If you're queer and you haven't seen Fried Green Tomatoes, you're watching it tonight. You're watching Fried Green Tomatoes for dinner tonight. You have to watch it. My ex's dog is literally named Imogen from Fried Green Tomatoes. You literally have to watch it. People say the book is better. I haven't read her, but still, for when this was published, this book is fire. I mean, this movie is fire. I've seen her. I want to watch her again, though. Double Jeopardy? Stylish, sexy, suspenseful, and exhilarating and riveting cat and mouse action thriller. Never seen her. I have both, so don't worry, guys. I can watch both Sister Act movies. Tried reading the book and I had a bad time. Good to know. The Perfect Storm, perfectly sealed. It still has the little steel tab on it. This movie traumatized me. If you are from Florida and ever visited Universal, there used to be an attraction where it was called Twister, and you would go inside it and you would stand and they would like simulate like a fake Twister, and the ground would shake and it would rain, and I'd already seen Twister and it really fucking scared me. We don't even really get tornadoes very often in Florida, so I don't know why it was so traumatizing to me. They did. They sprayed you with water, yeah. Here's our Shirley Temple collection, which I think is very funny because of our Shirley Temple fish tank. We've got Shirley Temple in Bright Eyes. I don't know if I've seen Bright Eyes. I'm putting her over here. Shirley Temple in Dimples. This looks like it could be racist. Shirley Temple and the Little Colonel. Now, I'm pretty sure I've seen this one. And isn't this where Captain comes from, or am I wrong? Oh my god, a post-Civil War story. As the rambunctious little colonel, Shirley Temple demonstrates her acting range as well as her lovable charm and song and dance showmanship in this affecting post-Civil War story. After a blistery Southern colonel banishes his daughter for marrying a northerner, he refuses to see her even when she returns years later with her young daughter. As outspoken as her grandfather, the ingenious child turns on plenty of charm and fireworks to set things right. I think Shirley Temple is the breath and beginning of child actors, and that's the problem. So basically, Shirley Temple's the problem. I think it's the first time a child was ever like, they're cute, they can dance, they can sing, let's put them in a bunch of movies. I don't have Rush Hour 1. Shirley Temple and Heidi. Never seen it. Shirley Temple and Stowaway. What's this one? No, let me just in this exciting musical adventure, Shirley Temple sings, dances, and speaks fluent Chinese. Does she now? Surely she doesn't. Ching Ching, Shirley Temple, a child whose guardians are killed in Shanghai, seeks refuge from the streets in a car's open trunk. Stop. Only to wake up and find the car is on a ship bound for America. The car's owner, Robert Young, charmed by Ching Ching's, offers to marry another passenger, Alice Faye, in order to give the youngster a proper home. But when the two adults later decide to divorce, it's up to Ching Ching to keep them together. No, I think she's white, but I think her parents lived in Shanghai. Can we pop her on right now? Do you think Shirley Temple will copyright strike me? Here's the problem. The problem is it looks like somebody's already started it, and my rewind's currently not working, and we've got to wait till the 7th to rewind anything. Stop, is that a trailer? Now, why would they name her that? Bitch, it was the 40s. Actually, when was it? 1936! It's the whole movie? It is not. It's an anti-divorce movie. The racist Shirley Temple movie is anti-divorce. Mom, can you come pick me up? The sleepover's getting weird. Her parents were white, but were in China, and they died. She was orphaned. She was taken in by some religious missionaries and raised by a man named Honorable something. Which is wild because she ended up divorced herself. Well, I don't think she wrote this movie. I think she starred in it. Maybe I should get a child that's super racist and put them into cinema. Drac. Maybe that's what we should do. Exactly. I decided to wiki Shirley Temple, and one line in particular stood out. False claims circulated that Temple was not a child, but a 30-year-old dwarf, due in part to her stocky body type. Okay. Well, does anybody feel like they learned anything? We just be saying shit. Nowadays? Nowadays, I was 1930, Anna. Nowadays is crazy. More like then-a-days, if you know what I mean. Yeah, they were saying that then. They were saying that then. Racism ends divorce. Which is why I'm divorced, because I'm not racist. Don't get into cars with strangers. I think we learned a lot. Do you think it had questions on the back we could talk about with our family?
I loved Shirley Temple movies as a kid, but I never watched this one. TBH, I know I wouldn't have liked it. It was weird.
It was
embarrassed smiley face emoji.
Embarrassed smiley face. I was literally just thinking that, Magix. I know I wouldn't have liked this one. It was weird. That's so funny to me. Okay. Should we swap to my phone and take down my normal TV and move in my new VHS collection? Yeah, I think you don't have to watch the whole thing to letterbox that movie. Yeah, there's another one that's got to be super racist. Hold on one second. This one's not looking too hot from the cover. Should we read the back? I'm too scared. Shirley Temple stars in this delightful old-fashioned musical comedy. The cutest little girl with the biggest dimples sings and dances her way from poverty to stardom. Ever cheerful little dimples sings for money in the Bowery, while her thieving grandfather pickpockets the crowd she attracts. When a society lady adopts her, Dimples is discovered by the woman's nephew, who needs someone to play little Eva in his upcoming production of Uncle Tom's Cabin. Good. The little rebel has her in black. I won't be watching that one. This one also isn't sounding too hot. The Colonel is the one about the Civil War. I just want y'all to know that I didn't buy these Shirley Temple movies. They fell upon my lap, covered in spiders. And I think that's how they are feeling right now. What's up with all these weird uncles? Yeah, I feel like the early 1900s is a time of weird uncles and aunts. And I would even say the 1800s. I'd like to request we watch The Little Rebel. Drac, you go live and watch The Little Rebel and we'll all show up. I'm not doing that, though. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Raise your hand if you recently made a video.
That's Italian.
Babe's pretty sure every Shirley Temple movie is racist and pedophilic. Disappointed face emoji.
Well, they were from the 1930s, but I think... What's this one? What's Bright Eyes about? This is the Good Ship Lollipop one. Oh, she gets orphaned in this one too. Dude, Shirley Temple, ever the orphan. Orphanage was like, being in an orphanage was like a really big thing back then. The orphanages were full of Shirley Temple impersonators. I do have Heidi. Never a bride and always an orphan. Drac, I was gonna say, raise your hand if you did a sponsored TikTok to the 24 karat gold Labubu audio and then just found out the woman did blackface a day after you sent it in and now have to make a new video. She put her Labubu in blackface. Yeah, oh no for me. No, She was trying to make a KSI Labubu or something, but she, instead of making him brown, made him black. Made a black Labubu. Like the color black. Yeah. Anyways, if anybody has any fun sponsorship ideas, I'm scared. Mother Gator, I'm getting rid of my TV to put a VHS in it. Yeah, I hate internet culture. Not like us over the video. I think that might be copyright. All right. So we swap. I don't really know what the plan is. I was gonna say, like, it feels like since I've been going to London more and hearing more about people in England, they're really racist. There's like a lot of racism, like more racism than I expected. Like more than America, which surprises me. Yeah. Drac, what? Yeah, that's crazy. Well, the fact that people were saying it's like normalized to say the fucking Asian slur in England. It's crazy. Oh, I thought you were gonna say they don't know they don't know Asian slurs, but like I literally didn't know the Asian slur. Like actually. Yeah, for sure. Just a solid shanking. Goat Peter. Not you being like, no, Heidi seems okay. I looked it up. Hello and welcome to I'm getting rid of my really nice TV for a really old VHS tape. I'm gonna switch you to my phone now. Hi. I was peeing. I was peeing my pants. Well, I'm glad you heard that because I was in fact. Ow! Sorry, I was peeing my pants. It kicked you out of stream? Mean. Just ignore that this is probably, oh, it's a flower right now. Okay, thank you. Oh my God, thank you. You want to see something fun? I didn't pay for the thin frame, so look how thick these frames stick out of them. I can't see. I can't see. I was gonna fling my head back, but my glasses almost flew off. Okay, this is what we're working with. This is my living room. I don't watch TV on this TV. The only person that watches TV on this TV is my child. I watch TV in my bedroom. I don't have friends that come over. So what I'm thinking is, this is too big and too high. I'm just gonna carry you around for a second. This is too big and too high to put the VHS on. It's a fake mantelpiece. I invited you yesterday. Hold on, let me make sure you can't see my underwear. I'm just watching rain. This is the VHS player. It's like really chunky, okay? It's currently in my room. What I'm gonna do, I think, is take the dresser from my son's room and put it where that mantle is and put the VHS player on it and unmount my TV out there and just put it away for now. I don't know if I'm gonna sell it. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think that's the plan. My dog's opened some spider webs for Halloween. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't use that TV except for literally movies for my son. Are you liking Uncle Tom's Cabin? The only thing I think I know about Uncle Tom's Cabin is that it's in The King and I, which is also incredibly racist. Has anybody ever seen The King and I? I saw a VHS of it yesterday. I could have danced all night. It's a banger musically, but the rest of it is horrible. I could have danced all night and still have been alone. Is that from The King and I? Or am I bald? I could have spread my wings and done 1,000 things I've never done before. My Fair Lady. What's the one from What's the one from? It's the ballroom song. Are you worried about wanting to put YouTube on for him? I don't watch YouTube. That's the reason I'm doing this, is I don't want Louis to have access to YouTube. Oh, getting to know you, getting to know all about you sounds identical. Getting to know you. Is that right? That's from The King and I? Oh my god, it sounds the same. What's so bad? Hi, Ollie. Yeah, I'm literally trying to keep him off YouTube. That's the thing. I don't want Louis to have any access to the internet. Period. At all. So what I'm doing is I'm going to take this dresser, which is actually just a really cute mid-century table dresser, and I'm going to use it as our console table in the living room. I don't think it really matters that it's his dresser. His closet is one of the things that's like, it's not hella disorganized, but it's not organized, so just bear with me. It's a closet, you know? I'm just a mom, okay? His room is really cute. When you have to move all of his books. I'm gonna actually put these out here so I can sort through which ones I want to have for him to read. I think his room looks so cute right now. We have like a little tent in the corner. If you've never seen Louis' room before. I was just saying yesterday, I feel like you're, like, as a parent who lives and works on the internet, I'm towing a very thin line between, like, liberal, weird, anti-vaxxer acai bowl and Christian homeschool, you know what I mean? Like, I'm right in, like wanting your child to not have internet access and like be like screen free for the most part. I'm towing a really weird line where you're right in between. I already asked my mom to not show Louis YouTube. As per therapy, all I can control is myself. I can't make anybody else do what I want to do. That's not up to me. And I also will never truly know what's happening in other people's houses when they're watching my son, so. Live and let live, babies. I can't do anything about it. Honestly, it all really started because Louis was like begging to watch this like YouTube series, and I really didn't want that to happen. And the YouTube series like stars like children, like it's like a family. It's called something. I don't think it's like an inherently bad thing, but like, yeah, I don't like it. And I don't think children should be working in general. So I think it's weird for family vlogging to be like, I don't know. I don't want Louis to be like growing up watching family vlogging in general. They're called like, they're called something. It's like a something crew, kids crew, and they like learn how to build stuff with their family, but it's still child vlogging, and I don't like it. I think it's just like hard because like our parents didn't have YouTube growing up, and like obviously like I enjoy watching YouTube. I make content on YouTube. It's hard to explain to people like not of my generational mindset to be like why it's so bad. For me, it's less about like what he's exposed to and more about the attention span. Anyone? So strong. It needs to come up slightly. Yeah, Snapchat is crazy. Honestly, this is kind of nice because his I was thinking about putting his like bookshelves in the closet because I have so many. It would be nice to have more room for bookshelves. So we just put the mantle in his closet. I could store it in there, but I don't think I'm gonna. the laminate floor in my apartment, I think it's gonna be fine. Yeah, so I have a frame TV, but for some reason right now, because I don't have like art picked, it's just like cycling through photos of Superman. So I was sponsored by Crocs. Those are actually from my Crocs sponsorship. They're the Cloud Crocs. And they're very comfortable, but they sent them to me in a size too big. So I never really wear them, but getting to know you, getting to know all about you. Wow, it really sounds so similar. Could have danced all night. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm a 7.5. So I think I'm gonna unmount these. Well, my goal with these is my room is my bedroom, my office, and Louis' room gets so much light. But from the way that the porch is like inset, the main room gets no light. It's so dark. So I put these on the wall so that it'd be like brighter. And it just didn't work. I need to keep Charlotte's web out. Oh. I'm gonna put like all the decor on the table. Well, if we do this, which we're doing, I mean, when this is done, all of this room will be physical media, which is kind of sick. Because it's just a record player, a radio, that I don't really use. Isn't she cute? I think the thing is, I'll probably just put this mantle in my office for like a little bit. And if I truly hate this setup, we can just pull it back. But I think we should try it out before 100%ing it. These are all Louis' books. Wally takes a weather walk. I love you like a rainbow. A Pokemon book about colors. That one's pretty sick. Yeah, I have a baby gate. Because we used to like climb these and pull all the books out. He really doesn't do that anymore. He like listens now. He's like becoming a human being with thoughts. actually going to be really scary, probably. So like Louis keeps, this has like a particle board back. And what he does is he takes my books off the shelf and then he puts them back on the shelf, and he puts them back so hard it like has popped the like thin particle board shelf off of it like 1,000 times. What's behind the mantelpiece? Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Who knew? There's so much. There's so much dust. You have to be quite careful because this is the Ethernet. Thanks, Allison. They don't work. They're just actually battery-operated puck lights. They were until I pulled them off. And you had to recharge them or change the batteries, and I never did it. So it was actually really silly of me, but it was kind of hopeful, wishful thinking. Excuse me, Meme. Just trying to get this under the carpet. A single mom who works 2 jobs, who loves her kids and never stops. Little hand in the heart of a fighter. I'm a survivor. It's so disgusting and dusty back here. All right, here's our goodies. Oh my god, I have sunscreen. I thought it was out. Slay. A softener cap. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. My hair clip. My face lotion. Just like a bunch of really random stuff in trash. Can you see it? Can you see the ground? Oh, that's really bad. Okay. I'm gonna sweep and then vacuum. smells like old soup. Sasha Core. Not me leaving. She's like, I'm fucking out of here. You're causing a ruckus. This is all from drilling the TV, I think. It just like never got cleaned. Ugh. Smells so bad. Soup. It does feel pretty Aries for like 2 days ago me to be like, I don't need a VHS. Meanwhile, do 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 do. Oh, mother trucker, dude. Where's the vacuum? I just stepped in so much dust. What's even? She's the same width as this fucking TV. It's low-key crazy. Low-key crazy. This is my great-grandmother's lamp. I feel like what we should do for now is pick like a piece of frame TV that makes that look like an actual TV. I mean, an actual frame. It's just paint. Not actually a scratch. Guys, it's fucking linoleum in an apartment. Why are y'all so concerned about the floor? It truly isn't scuffed, it's just paint. Let's wipe this down so we can find a... She's so cute! I want to get him a GameCube. He does not understand gaming yet, but when he does, he's getting a GameCube. We should be able to set this to art and turn it down to like a level that's low enough to not look like... No, the sconces are mine. I think I might take them down and move them somewhere else, but they're not real sconces. I mean, they are. I have the cords for them, but those aren't currently functional. Hi, Superman. Hi, Superman. The problem is, in order to get art on this TV, you have to, like, either pay for a fucking subscription to an art service, or you have to, like, upload all your own art, and the uploading process for your own art is purposefully the most difficult thing they make you do. They do it on purpose. Like, where's mine? Because you can upload your own. It needs a plant, too. Should we put in that weird VHS tape? Hold on, I'm gonna try to figure out which ones are... How to find my own art. What is art? Crazy. It's like they literally... Oh, my photo album. Oh, can you? Didi, I'm saying. I'm literally saying. Here, let me go get the weird VHS. You know what? The only 2 photos I have are Halloween. So we're just gonna let that happen. The time is now. The other one's a photo of Louie and a pumpkin. I'm gonna stand in front of it in case it's bad. I feel like it could be potentially nothing at all. Is this nothing in here? Nothing to see here. I think it's a hypnotism. It's definitely a hypnotism. What's happening? What high school ass hypnotism is this? Is this whole thing a hypnotism? Imagine it just cuts to porn at the end. It's crazy. When you tape over your family's hypnotism with porn. What's happening? May's like, and the fuck is that? Come here, baby. You okay? It kind of makes a high-pitched noise. Is it bothering you? Is this lady bothering you? And it's me on my VHS player. Oh my god, it's so long. It's like, we get it, you're hypnotized. Bro. Is the jury still out on if we think hypnotism is legal or not? Oh, that's it. Is that it? It's just a whole hypnotism. Well. Do you think they want that hypnotism back? Oh, is it all the way at the end? I can't. We can try again. It won't let me rewind things on the VHS. I had to buy a rewinder. It rewound the other day and then it stopped. It just turns it off. Rip, we can't watch Ferngully. Should we put on the really bad Dalmatian movie I got? Oh wait, let's put on the Richard Scary thing. Here, I'm gonna bring my Right, this is all Louis' artwork. But then there's just 2 shelves of nothing. Then I'm gonna put the VHS tapes in. Underneath here. Oh! should we turn on Operation Dalmatian or Richard Scarry's best learning song video ever? Castaway. Fuck you, Dan. Okay. Why would you put a fucking sticker on the actual VHS? Dickwad. Stickers should be illegal. Alright. We'll keep the fat stack out for a second so we can watch something dumb. Like, now what do I do with that weird... Now what do I do? What do I do with their weird hypnotism? Fuck me, bro. Hey. She just needed a little assist. Let the cycle continue. You didn't rewind this either, you lying sack of shit. Did you actually not? Who would do that? Oh. What a jerk. I feel like we might be halfway through Operation Dalmatian, which is honestly where I'd like to be. It's at the end. I'm gonna jump. Everybody hates us. Everyone hates us. No one rewinds their movies. Well, great news, guys. Essen. I think this isn't backwards. And what if it is? Can you eject her? Are you in backwards or am I both? Don't turn off. You love me. Spit her out! Oh, she was in the right way. I was panicking for nothing. VeggieTales, don't fail me. Now, what the fuck, bitch? Why does it just say eject? She fucked. Could be. Do you think it's because we're gay? Shut up. Oh, this always happens to me. I'm never allowed to watch VeggieTales because I'm gay. Well, we know it works. She literally worked 5 fucking seconds ago. The problem is we did just get a bunch of VHS tapes from a random box. This one's gonna work. Why? You can plug headphones into this. I've got a great idea. That'll fix her right up. Why is it humming without the TV even being on? Because CRT. No cassette! Don't lie to me! John from Allentown, Florida wouldn't lie to us. Do you think the TV was hypnotized? Do you think we cursed it with a hypnotism video? Do you think she'll eject? Eject her. Spit her out. John. Maybe bad component on the VCR board. Maybe we need to use the remote. She's pissed. She's so mad. Should we slap it? What could I have done to her? You think she needs to cool off? I already unplugged and replugged. I do think that she has been smoked upon for sure. How long do you think we wait? We need to move the mantle. I was thinking about waiting to force somebody to help me to move the mantle into my office. Ejector. Spit her out. Safe to say it didn't work. The humming sound implies that the transformer or one of the power coils are having issues. God fucking damn it. John! John wouldn't do this to me. Who's gonna fix my VHS? It's 2025. I can try to switch it to the channel. No. Well, John used it mostly for gaming. Well, this one's not stuck. It's just powering off, so I think it's a... Unplug it and remove the top cover. Gently lift the tape ribbon off the cap stands and the mechanism and slide the tape out. Manually wind the tape back up. Get a new belt in the VCR. Jesus Christ. Plant Mommy, that's devastating. I've unplugged her. We're gonna let her think about what she's done. Pervert. Loser. What a jerk. Okay, but she's really cute. She didn't do what I asked her to, but she's looking really cutesy-wootsy over there right now. Oh my god. She needs a plant next to her. Shit. Sheesh. I do have a fake plant. I think that's all I feel comfortable putting up here now that this is toddler touchable. Toddler touchable. Marlene Magnavox is taking her smoke break. She's had a long day. She's had a long day. Let a girl smoke. Let her hit. Well, that was riveting. Maybe she's hypnotized? That's what we think. She did play an entire hypnotism on fast forward. She does need a break. I'm pissing my pants. I know I need to add water to my fish tank. She's getting loud with it. It's a Magnavox. Hold on, I read this earlier. I read it yesterday. Hold on. MC192 DMG01. Yeah, he did, he was playing, Zelda games on it, so he definitely wasn't. Dude, I'm waiting for the pink moths. I check every day. I haven't heard anything. I feel like I need to message them. Dude, I literally feel like she could fix it. And she would. If only she was on my coast. I have seen that. I also saw a video the other day of a man. He was like, oh no, my fucking car. And it was being hit. it was being hit by a buffalo. And then he turned around and he was playing his Game Boy on an old TV in like a state park. Yeah, it just is over. And it ended right before I needed it to. The whole world's a stage. Specifically my office. Insane. Anyways, I'm gonna leave. We're gonna play Grounded tonight with Dan and Sasha and Hannah. I'll let you know if she works. The one with the guy in the mirror has a tiny mirror on his feet. Ew. Oh my god, thanks, Doom. I hope you have a wonderful day. We're gonna be streaming later tonight. And then that's all I got for you. Happy Monday! Oh yeah, I'm gonna go search my mom's house for VHSs tonight, so I'll figure it out. It's like, worst comes to worst, we can still get a TV and add a VHS underneath. Also, I think we could just get it fixed somewhere. I live in a town, there will be a nerd somewhere. I will find them. I will make dream reality. I love my fruits. You know what they say, 1 fruit a day. Oh my god, Dan, I'm gonna murder you in Grounded tonight. I don't want to play it on a new TV. I want an old TV for the vibes. I do have hundreds of fruits. Whatever. Bye! Have a good day. Bye.